Unmuted. Yes.
Awesome. Glasses are
Fix
dirty.
it.
My glasses
See?
are so dirty.
Boom. Ooh, hold on. Before it's a reverb.
Give it to me.
I got it. I fixed it. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We haven't been live in like a month.
Yeah, something like that.
But we are definitely excited for the new season of Married at First Sight. At least I am. I don't know about you. How do you feel?
No. Because they gave us 2 seasons back to back with, I don't even know what. Like, honestly, like what? What was it?
Well, the season before last season was, we thought it was bad.
Until we got this season.
Until we had last season.
Right.
Then we were like, it's bad. Because even people, I don't know if you've been seeing this, from season 12, because we're on 13, they're still talking about each other. And it's like, I don't care what y'all are going through anymore. Especially Christopher. You know I don't like Christopher.
Because technically, once your season's over and the new one begins, like, it's not like we forget about you, but
you just go about your business.
Right. It's time for the new cast now for them to do what they're doing. It's like, what is happening? What is really going on?
But the new cast, they don't look too bad from what I've seen on the Matchmaking special. Kickoff.
Hi, Tamar.
I know you said you already seen some things in the streets.
Yeah.
It's all alleged because you never bought the receipts.
Well, it was on people.com.
So we don't know about that yet. But you know
Thank you, Tamar. Okay. Hi, Kelsey. Yeah. I don't know. Watching the Matchmaking, to be honest.
It was a kickoff special.
Whatever.
Because we didn't watch the Matchmaking special. Period.
No. The couple I was most interested in was the Asian American Pacific Islander couple. That's the one I'm most interested in, not only because we haven't seen that representation before on the show, but because I know a lot of Asian American Pacific Islanders, and they're very into their culture and not into like having someone else marry them off. You know what I'm saying? They're very traditional. So yeah. I'm interested in seeing how their families may or may not get along. That's what I'm interested in seeing.
All right, let's go ahead and bring Kayla B in.
The couple I was...
Oh, you know what's so crazy? My mute thing is not on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I haven't talked to you in a while. How's everybody doing?
I'm okay.
We're doing good.
I'm okay. I'm having going through a health thing right now, so...
Yeah, I saw that. I was, pray that, you get through it and you'll be fine, I'm sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So what would you like to say about the new cast or the old cast or what you heard about the divorces and all that stuff?
I think they've beaten a dead horse. I don't want to hear about last season, I swear. If they bring Paige and the other girl up one more time and ask them, I think I'll just cut my throat. Like,
well, don't go that drastic because they're not that serious.
But it's just like, okay, how many times, Kevin Frazier, are you going to have these people on and ask them the same question over and over and over again? It's like, can we move on?
I'm hoping we can. I really am hoping we can. But the last season brought so much drama. And now with the divorces, which... I'm not surprised about the divorces that popped up. I mean, they should just kept it real anyways, personally.
Yeah,
right?
I was surprised that, they even stayed together. I saw one person suspected, they get extra money if they stay together, which is stupid to me. But it made no sense because it was obvious that Ryan and Clara was not going to work, and definitely Eric and Virginia weren't.
Exactly. So, yeah. So with the people that they have matched up now, just based off of, have you seen them? Like based off of your perception, like what do you think? Because, listening to some of their conversations, I think there's a few mismatches on here again too.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. The guy who is I I think the Asian couple, I don't see them working out. I don't see them working out. He's like a serious control freak.
Oh, yes.
Like that's, I can't even imagine living with somebody like that. And then, you know, that couple, I don't see them working out. The other guy that has his whole budget up there, like who is he? Jose? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see them working out.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I thought Jose was gay when he was talking. And I thought, are we going to really do this again? Because I remember whatever season that was with the other girl.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
And
no, his name was not Matt. It was Katie, not Katie.
Ryan?
No.
Anyway, his name. That was the Philadelphia. It was the Philadelphia one.
Yeah, it'll come to me.
I
Because
just
remember,
can't think of it. But he treated her. That was the guy that said every time he slept with her, he cried afterward because it cost him.
Mm-hmm. I can't think of his name. Somebody put in the chat what his name was because I can't remember. Okay. But Jose, yeah, he gave me metrosexual vibes for sure.
Oh, Luke.
Katie and Luke.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Been a lot of Katies on this show. Mm-hmm. So, and then, you know, the firefighter talk about he wants somebody low maintenance. And the first thing she talk about is her shoes, her clothes, her boat. I'm like, come on now. Come on. So.
You don't think they'll work out?
No. Come on now.
No. I personally think this couple right here might just make it.
Okay.
To the end. After the end, I'm not too sure. But I feel like they're just going to have a really strong physical connection. I think they're both going to be definitely attracted to each other. Mm-hmm. At some point, I do see him kind of going to like look at her sideways because of all the things that she likes to do. Mm-hmm. But I don't really see that being a problem for him 100%, you know, like it would for someone last season, Vincent.
I don't know. I think he's really a nice looking guy, but I feel that he's really laid back. And I did think that was kind of weird, her having pictures of herself on the wall like that.
I did too.
I didn't.
Well, once again.
Me and your mom, we about the same.
Because we talked about that last night. I was like, who? That's like Instagram. And you're like, who has pictures of themselves on the wall? I can see you having like one picture, but in every pose, you're in some like bikini and stuff like that of yourself. I think that's very millennial.
Yeah. And on top of that, I can see if she had pictures with her friends. Mm-hmm. But all the pictures were of her. So to me, it's like, why did they put them together? Because she's total opposite of what he said he wanted.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Like Kelsey said, they love to match opposites.
They do. They do. You know what? Here's the thing, though. And you, Miss Kayla, and everyone in the chat, answer this for me. Since we know who the couples are, how come they just didn't start the show? Because we know who the couples were before the other show ended. So skip the matchmaking and let's go ahead and get the show started. Honestly. Because to me, you've already like, in a way, taken that step away, in my opinion. What do you think, Cassandra?
I don't really mind the matchmaking special because even though I didn't watch it.
Well, let me hold on before you continue. Let me further clarify. Because the reason why is now people who may know you may leak stuff about you and what happened. And, you know, without that receipt, and trust me, I'm still trying to find it. Like I did read, there is already a couple that already has trouble in paradise. They just didn't say who. Like major trouble in paradise, kind of like, I don't know, they didn't say what, but it's like major. Like they may not even make it through the show, kind of. That's the way I was reading it. Mm. You know, so, you know, spoilers get leaked like that, stuff like that. I would rather have them go through the old school format where they meet at the altar and we see them almost before they go to the altar before the show starts. Because to me, this kind of like gives it away.
Well, I don't 100% mind the matchmaking special. It's just because I like to see the other people who audition and like they didn't get in. I just like to see that. But I just don't like that they have the matchmaking special. Then they have the kickoff special with a bunch of 3 panelists, and I did not like the panelist Angie at all. She was a horrible addition. I don't like seeing that. And then when they bring on the old couples, like I don't want to see them either. Whether they're together, they're single, I don't want to see you. Get off the screen.
Right.
And then lead into the actual episode, which we already know is going to be 3 hours with them having 1 hour recapping who the couples are again. But we don't need to see that because we just saw that, you know?
I do.
So that's how I feel about that.
So bring up the couple. Start with the youngest couple.
You know?
I do.
That's how I feel about that.
So bring up the couple. Start with the. You're back, Kayla.
Okay, sorry.
All right, I have no idea who the youngest couple is.
That's this couple. Right
this one? Well, what I will say that I'm happy about the season, which I think everyone's been asking for, is that they actually have people who are in their closer to their 30s or in their 30s compared to someone who's like, 24, 25.
Right. So you heard how you said that, right? And everybody in Millennial Mom community, thank you. Then why are you trying to get on Married at First Sight?
Because they were allowing it, but now they're doing something different, and I appreciate that.
But they're still allowing
We're doing something different.
So you're saying you shouldn't be on the show? So
that's not what I said. Except for this season. Okay, so Michaela and Zach. Michaela, who is the stubborn sweetheart, and Zach, who is the romantic idealist. When they were talking about themselves, I was like, I'm not too sure about this couple. I want them to make it all the way, but I'm not too sure.
I am not feeling Zach.
You're not?
I'm not feeling Zach. Now, I like the fact that Zach comes from a home where he saw representation of getting an education because both his parents are well educated, as is he. And I like that. And he knows different values, stuff like that. But Zach is still young-minded. He's like, oh, well, I dated someone who's like, I don't know, maybe 32. Like 32 is old. Well, guess what? Your wife is about to be 32.
You're not?
I'm not feeling Zach. Now, I like the fact that. So, hi, Devontae.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm all right. Hanging in there.
I know you looking good.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm having my treatments. I'm trying. So, but anyways,
that's good.
So, what do you think about the show so far?
Who y'all was just talking about?
We'll put them up.
We're talking about Zach and Michaela.
Okay.
He's 27. I believe she's 32, or at least in her 30s.
She's 32.
Yeah, I got them pulled up on the computer. Cause I'll try to figure out. I don't know nobody yet.
And how old is he?
27.
27.
Yeah.
I feel like something gonna be wrong with him because I'm like, he a little too perfect. It's always fun. You 27, you look good, you got a nice job. Oh, but you can't get no girl.
Something going on. There's definitely
something. It's something. Ain't no. He ain't just no hidden gem out there. What's going on?
I don't know, but
what kind of job does he have? What does he do?
I forgot what he does.
Let me see.
I forgot what he does.
Zach grew up in man.
I will say for all the couples, this season, I'm not making any predictions.
I am.
I'm gonna go week to week.
I think this season is gonna be like seltzer water, boring.
Well, they asking the right questions, that's for sure. They like you
see past the cap. You see, that's what he was like. No entanglements. I was like, the baby on the way counts.
Right. Exactly. The baby, the fiancés, anything in plural counts.
I'm gonna not gonna lie. I feel like the dark skinned people might make it. Everybody else is.
You think so? I think, like I said, I'm not gonna do. My predictions are week to week, even though in my mind I can see like a yes and no. But I just think, honestly, out of 5 couples, there are 4 mismatches. 4.
That one dude, the cheap dude, who was the little Jose.
Yeah.
Now, why would you put a cheapskate with a girl that literally said, I like going out all the time with my friends, and he said the last girl broke up with him because he was cheap and they didn't want to go out. And she said, I just happen to go out with my friends. If he don't ever want to go, I said, okay. So
right, mismatch. I mean, why? I just don't understand this. You know what? I have to, and I don't do this often, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell Cassandra she's right about something. Okay. Yes. They do this for TV.
Yeah.
They do this for this. It has to be for drama. They do. Now this show is for drama for TV. Before it wasn't, because not this season coming up starting next week. The last season and season before that, the last 2 seasons have been for TV. They have gone off of everything that the show used to be about. I'm sure they're trying to get more people to come in, but those of us who have been watching it for a long time are like, what are you doing, right? Like, what's happening here? So,
right.
And that's exactly why they're getting the couples that they're getting that are mismatched and are divorcing 6 months after the show's over to get that chick.
Right. Well, you know, the Asian couple, they know each other. I mean, that may not necessarily be a bad thing, because Amelia and the other guy, they went out before, or they knew each other, and they're still together. So
I don't know, but at the end, we're just like, oh my God, it's Johnny. I was like, oh.
I feel like they put them together because they was Asian. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Well, you know that they're trying to
put them together.
That's that diversity and inclusivity.
And I ain't like her for a minute when she was like, I prefer an Asian or Caucasian. I said, oh, you too good for us. You too good for us. I was like, I don't get it. Why? How you gonna date a white man?
I don't know. We know the reason why. We're just not gonna say it on here.
Right. But I ain't gonna make y'all stand up.
We got professional jobs.
One of us has a federal job, so I really can't say nothing. So.
Don't say no. They know the hidden truth.
The devil.
Oh, my little clearances, I can't say nothing.
And then the black dude, well, I thought he was black. I gave him a pass because he Colombian. I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Oh, and then he said, I want thunder thighs. Wasn't nothing about her, no thunder. That wasn't even lightning. Like, so I was just waiting to see the bottom half, because I was like, so basically he said he want a thick girl, kind of. Then I'm like, she's not thick at all. I'm like, I said, Pastor Cal. I'm like, Dr. Viviana, you are a thick woman. Now, why you go get him hurt?
Why do they do what they do? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just really hoping this season is better than last season. But the couple I'm going to invest my thoughts in is the Asian couple, because, like I said, a lot of the Asian couples and a lot of Asian people that I know are very traditional, and their families are traditional. And if their families don't like each other, you know, it's hard for them to stay together. So, and they both say they have great family values, and I don't know. But the way she said Johnny, and I'm thinking like, well, if you met him before and you weren't really into each other, then, you know, how does this work? But how do you get the 2 people who know each other from how does that work?
The Asian community in Houston must be small. I think it is, because she said like she know everybody. Well, I guess she wasn't lying.
Yes, not. But it'll be interesting.
First of all, she need a man bad. When she said, when she said she was making that bread, what bread she was making?
I don't remember.
It don't even matter. She was making that bread, and then she said, she was like, "Yeah, I put together the calculations on to make the perfect bread." I was like, "Ooh, she need a man bad. She made the perfect calculations to make the perfect loaf of bread."
I may have skipped past that because I recorded and I skipped past things I thought were boring.
They are, and that's why I said, I was like, all these people boring. I'm like, the Asian couple, like he the fun guy. Oh my god, he the fun one.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it's easier to be funnier than her. She's sitting there measuring out yeast chemistry and all that. I don't.
Hold on. Hey, Sass, do me a favor. DM us because I want to talk to you about something if you choose to. DM us at our Millennial Mom. So, and thank you. Sass Scales is also a YouTuber. She talks about life after lockup. So funny. I still watch you though. You crack me up.
But before we move on to another couple in specific, I want to know with the Black couple, Zach and Michaela, do you, because people always say that it's a problem, and I don't think it's necessarily a problem, but do you think it's a problem that the experts match two people who said that they have never been in love before?
No, I don't. I mean, if you've never been in love, you've never been in love. I don't think anything is wrong with that. I mean, at least hopefully maybe they'll find love at the same time. I don't necessarily think when people get all bent out of shape about that, I don't necessarily think anything is wrong. I think something is wrong if somebody says, "Oh, I've been in love like 10 times." It's like, really?
Exactly.
All right, you just tripping all over the place.
I agree with that too. If you've never been in love, you've never been in love. I don't see a problem with that. You may want to be in love. You could, because everyone doesn't deserve love. Love is something, that you're just not supposed to be like, I love you to everybody you meet. Just like you're not supposed to be like, if you have kids, be like, you in a new relationship, oh, that's your new dad, that's your new mom. You don't do stuff like that.
All right, that was your uncle back in the day. You had a lot of uncles.
Exactly, that was your uncle back in the day. But I don't know. I think that like I said, I'm gonna go week to week. I'm not holding my hat on that couple to make it right now, just based off the things that they were saying. But let's pop up another couple. Let me see the one I want to pop up, because this one right here.
Them? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't think they're gonna make it. Period.
Oh, why you say that? My wife said the same thing, because I was like, baby, before she was going to work, I'm like, these are new people that's gonna be in her. She was like, them right there, they ain't gonna make it. I'm like,
because he is a serial date. No, Devontae, he's a serial dater, just like Brett was a serial dater.
Ain't his name Brett too, though?
That's her name.
Her name is Brett. What's that thing?
Oh yeah, you right. He Ryan, right?
Yeah. And she's so bubbly and over the top. She reminds me of like Beth from her season. And he's just like a serial dater. And he comes across, he's like, he's always wanted to get married. And if he wasn't married by a certain time, he gives this the Brett, and he also gives the Jacob if I'm not married by a certain time. I agree with Pastor Cal on this one. The things that he has in his mind aren't the things he's resolute into a woman that he wants at all.
I think he has a particular look that he's looking for. And I don't think that she's going to qualify for what he feels that he needs. I mean, she's not an ugly woman at all, but I just don't see him I see him looking for somebody who's really fair skinned with blonde hair, like a model type. That's what I think that he thinks he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when your friends come in and tell you ain't no Brad Pitt.
Nope.
You ain't no Brad Pitt. She not bad looking. She gonna upgrade you for real.
Because he look like he just rolled out of bed.
Yeah, I think she has too much personality for him. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they was gonna pick that dude with the trailer home. I ain't gonna lie.
They did.
Wow.
Well, they had one that lived on a bus before, remember? And that didn't work out.
I wasn't invested in.
You too.
But yeah, I just don't think she matches the outside qualities that he was describing
Right.
in the interview. I'm like, this is not going to work. And she's not ugly. She's not even, overweight or anything. I just don't think she's skinny enough for him.
She kind of looked like a cuter Beth.
A cuter Beth?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like Beth ugly. Like I just feel like she like thicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I got you. Okay. So the next one, you choose the next one.
Let's just talk about Jose and Rachel.
Man, I don't even want.
Once again, they came through with the diversity, so that's good. But I don't think they're gonna make it.
I feel like he's a Ryan number 2.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way to put it.
I think this couple is, to me, going to be, speaking of Brett and Olivia, is going to be the reverse Brett and Olivia, and he is going to be the Olivia. That's what I think.
Like, you got your budget written on a dry erase board in the house?
Like, everything you spend. I thought that was very interesting, but he's too anal. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, you made like 8,000, bro. Chill out. Like, what is going on?
Right. And she said that she's not into traditional men of her ethnicity, and he said he's traditional. So I think the only thing they really have in common is sports, because they both like sports.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened to Olivia and Brett.
The opposite.
They just connected on cats.
Wasn't her last relationship like 4 months before?
Who had a relationship like 2-3 months ago?
I think that was her, because they asked her like,
"Was you?" It was from the guys.
No, it was a woman, because they asked her was she really over it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, she's long over it." I was like, 4 months. I was like, "Come on, didn't y'all learn this the last time?"
Yeah.
And like, y'all need somebody that's 6 month removed. Like, come on.
You need someone that's a year removed.
At least a year.
Because if you do a year, ain't no babies coming out. If it was babies, then you would know about it.
Exactly. I agree.
Jose looks sweet.
Right.
His picture.
No. You got to. I see you. I know what you talk about, Doja Cat. You do.
Nah.
Splendid.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to, with just looking at her pictures and what they're saying, to gauge these couples. But go to the firefighter and that girl, the Instagram girl again, lady, excuse me.
I mean, I do like that they're using older couples.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like that. I thought that was a plus, because I'm like, okay, y'all need to go and see how it works with everyone over 30. Don't put these big age gaps between them. I thought with Eric and Virginia, and then the same thing with Jacob and the other chick, the age gap, it was just big.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right, they did. Look like everybody like 2 or 3 years younger or older are about the same age.
Mm-hmm. So just overall, because we really can't really talk about anything about the couples anyways, just by the matchmaking special. Do you all have many front runners just based off what you've seen? The couple so far? Who do you think may make it? Maybe the couple. Who's going to be the couple that is the couple this season? Who do you think that's going to be? I think it's going to be. Huh?
The black couple.
You think so? I think it's going to be the firefighter and the wannabe IG model.
Or the Chinese people going. I'm sorry, I don't. She's Vietnamese or them, because they ain't gonna act no fool on TV. I don't see them embarrassing their family on TV like that. So if anything, they gonna fake the flavor the whole season.
I don't know. Johnny don't give that to me. Johnny gives me the Mm-hmm.
Johnny is all American, and his family. He might be, all about his family, but I get the impression that his choices are his choices, and if mom and dad don't like it, oh well. Because if that was the case, neither one of them would be on the show.
Exactly. Hence, big spoon, little spoon. Johnny.
I feel like they're gonna get on each other's nerves though. Like he organized, she organized. And it seems like she get burnt out easily. Like, okay, this was fun. Now it's just like,
Can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine though, you come in the house, like, I understand some of what he was saying,
Right.
Take a shower, do this, do that. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, if you're tired or whatever, it's like, you need to wash your hands, you need to take a shower, you need to do this. I'm like, oh my God. If I'm coming in my house and you are dictating to me how often I need to shower.
Right.
And I know women like that, but I've never met a man like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly what you just said. He wants somebody to play for. They gave him Bow. Bow is doing,
but Bow is someone playful too, and I don't think Johnny is like that at all. I mean, he has like some aspects within him that's kind of charismatic, but that's about how much.
Bow gives me. She's been waiting in the wings a long time, and she's ready to get it on. And Johnny better be ready. That's what she gives me.
Oh, you think she ready?
Oh yeah, she gave me like sexually frustrated. I'm ready to, move on. That's what she gave me. That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, okay, Bow.
Get that.
Nah, she ain't that ready. Then she would have picked us.
That's why I said big spoon, little spoon. We gonna see who the big spoon, little spoon is.
No, I think that's like that with the mixed couple. I think with the fireman and the Instagram girl, I think them two, they gonna hit it off right at the honeymoon. And then afterward, I think that he gonna be like, all right, you too much.
Yeah, I think they'll fizzle out for sure.
I feel like it's gonna be something like, firefighters just don't stay home. Don't they got to be gone a couple of days? Like, is that gonna work? I feel like, is that gonna be their problem?
Oh, that's true.
Because firefighters they don't get to come home every day, right?
No, they don't.
No,
they do 3 12-hour shifts. I mean, 3 24-hour shifts or something like that.
Then she said she want to come home and cook for somebody and all that. I don't know.
3 days on, 4 days off, something like that.
Anyways, yeah, it'll. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I feel like the sexual thing gonna be cool. He a firefighter. That is a fantasy for most women. The firefighter, you gotta live his flesh. He real.
That don't mean anyway. This in the beginning. I think they'll hit it off in the beginning because I think they'll have sexual chemistry together. But everything else is subjective. So
I do not know, G-Antoinette.
Oh, who had that? That's right. Somebody had the power drill in there. Wasn't that I can't think who that was. Was that Rachel? I'm thinking it was probably Rachel.
It was Rachel.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is Rachel? I done forgot her already. No.
Oh, Marla. It was Marla.
It was Marla.
Yeah, she was the one with the thing in her drawer.
Then she say she ain't had no man in 2 years. She said, right?
Yeah, so that makes sense. And she ready. She got a high sex. She's the one that says she got a high sex drive.
But she ain't been with nobody in 2 years, and then she found a power drill.
Hey,
Yeah, dude.
What is going on?
Power trip.
I'm not gonna say.
When Pastor Crown, whose drawer did he go in? He was like, "Whoa, costumes."
I was that? He went into Zach's, the young guy, the young black dude, Zach.
Nah, it was a woman's drawer. He went in. He was like, "Whoa, it was a bottom drawer."
I remember that.
Yeah, there was a bunch of costume. He was like, oh.
It was probably Bow.
Yeah, probably was Bow. I'm waiting on Bow and Johnny. That's my cup of watch.
So Bomb think Bow about to be okay.
Oh yeah,
Bow about to break him off.
Bow about to bow.
I mean, I hope if she is, I know Johnny would be down for it. He looked like he'd be like, all right.
No, Johnny says he's gonna be down for it. That's what Johnny says. Johnny got too many hangups because when Johnny said, "Oh, I like needy women. I want to know if they're gonna like me first before I decide if I like them." That's why Johnny's single. So
I've never heard of no man saying no mess like that. I thought to myself, "Oh, he's really full of himself."
Exactly. So
I think because maybe he got some money. His life is like he really think he say he gonna retire at 40. So maybe like it's in motion. So he just like.
No, he needs to be on. He reminded me of one of those people that was on Unmatchable who said the same thing.
Yes.
He said the same exact thing. It's like, oh, I like needy women because they, like he was full of himself. He was somebody who didn't make the show. And that's so that's my couple to watch just because.
Or how about this? Because when they were showing a preview of all the guys seen together, and the black guy, I do not know his name yet. Where is he at? Gil said that he specifically told Pastor Cal that he wanted someone who on IG had less than 1,000 followers.
Right.
I think that's kind of insecure of him to say that. Like, why did that? Pretentious.
Who was that? Johnny that said that?
No, it was Gil.
Gil, the firefighter.
And so like some of the dudes agreed with him.
So basically, he don't want nobody he don't want his business being all on the street all every day.
So basically, he saw the show with Brandon and Taylor, and don't want a repeat of any IG model. But hey, she got her pictures anyways.
I understand what he's saying because he's a firefighter. I mean, he serves the community. And so he don't want all his stuff to be, I could totally understand that.
Yeah, I can too. I
am though confused with Zach and Michaela. I feel like they really didn't spend a lot of time on them. And so I can't figure him out. Like, he sounded like he was an overachiever, but I don't know. Like, he wasn't really giving me much of anything. And I don't know if because he was young or what. Couldn't figure it out.
You can stop there, Kayla. You know that's what it was because he was young and he couldn't figure it out. But like I mentioned earlier, in my opinion, I don't mean you could say your opinion. I apologize. But like I said, his family dynamic, like I said, they're both professionals. They both have his mom and dad both have advanced degrees. I believe he's got an advanced degree. I think he's just trying to find himself. I still think maybe he's coming off a, like, I see my friends starting to settle down kind of mentality. That's what I think it is. I really don't think that he's ready to be married. I didn't get that sense of that's what I want right now. I just think it's something that he feels he should be doing. Just because
I can't really tell off what we've seen so far. He seemed a little too good to be true right now, but I'm gonna stick by my people. Hopefully he proves
I hope so. Listen, I have hope for everybody that come on the show, but we've seen and been disappointed many a times. So I don't know. Like I said, just for me personally, and you can stick with it through the whole rest of the show. The Asian American Pacific Islander couple is my couple to watch. That's it.
You feel like they're gonna be the Armani and Woody?
No, no.
Oh. You said Gil and Marla.
Yeah, they're gonna be my couple to watch based off of they're opposites, but just how OCD, they're both OCD, they're both this. He wants someone who's needy. She wants someone like a Conan O'Brien. Hey, whatever. I think she's more sexually aggressive and he's more low key and just the family dynamic. I want to see the family because, like I said, they are so involved with their cultures. I want to see how the family comes together and how the families feel about them coming on a show like this, getting married, because culturally and traditionally, this is not the way it goes. And that's why they're the couple for me to watch, since both also say they're so traditional, but they can't be because they're on the show.
Are they both Vietnamese, or are they different Asian backgrounds?
I'm gonna say she's Vietnamese because I saw Vietnamese things in her apartment, which was
Right,
said.
she Texas to Vietnamese, but they don't really. They say he was born in Houston.
So he might be like a first generation.
Raised by a single mother with his sister.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
Me either.
So,
well, Mom says she's not going to make any predictions, but I'm going to make some predictions on who I think is going to stay.
okay.
So first, Bao and Johnny, I don't think they're going to make it.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
Rick and Ryan, they're definitely not going to make it. Zach and Michaela, I could see them working it out and saying yes on decision day. After decision day, I'm not too sure about them.
I feel like they're gonna make it.
Rachel and Jose, they're not going to make it because his personality is too rigid and she still want to go out and party.
Mm-hmm.
And Mirla and Gil, I think they might end up saying yes on decision day, but she would really have to tone down all the things that she does for him because I don't think that he's going to like it or pay for it. But I don't think she's going to stop. So I don't know with them. They're my I don't know.
But did she want somebody to take care of her or just somebody that's like close? Because I know Dr. Pepper, they did mention that and they was like, he makes significantly less than she do. So you think that's going to be a problem?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But it may not be because he's a firefighter.
Right, that's what he said. His job is like, you instead of making enough, it's like because you're fighting for people's lives and stuff.
He's serving the community, and if she's that shallow, where she looks at him like you don't make no money, then she shouldn't be on the show anyway. Because look, the man is easy on the eyes. So I mean, he says that he was born and raised in Colombia.
Right.
He knows the language. She need to go ahead and, she got a firefighter. He looked like he's in shape. Just work it out.
Right.
So like he might be doing something else on the side. I mean, that's like saying you're married to a cop. Those are like those kind of jobs, everyone knows they don't get paid the amount of money that they should get paid. That's like being married to a teacher. They're not getting no money either.
That's true. You're right.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Going into our second year, you just started. But anyways, yeah. All right. Well, that's really about it for that. Anybody want to talk about anything?
The divorces from season 12, which weren't a surprise.
Right. So isn't it like one couple left?
Vincent.
One couple?
Vincent and what's her name? They just bought a house.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good. That mean that baby coming next then, yeah.
Yeah, she said she ready, and Vincent said he want to wait.
So it reversed.
Yeah, reverse. She said she's ready now.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know what's going on with these people. But did you see anything about what was Chris posting? I've heard he posted something.
He did post something, but
He's so ignorant.
It was something about Paige, but I didn't read it. It was a lot.
it was.
Oh, really?
I just took a screenshot of it because I'm like, I'm not reading all.
Well, we won't give him any.
He posted something about Eric and Virginia, like, yeah, y'all got so much to say, but look at y'all now and this and that. It's like
I mean, but everybody knew that was gonna happen, and nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. We were just waiting when it was gonna happen. A year from now.
Yeah, they should just kept it real.
The only people that shocked me for real was Ryan and Claire. I was like, how y'all go from It's all right. Y'all interviewing on the news. And then y'all get on the ball, the beautiful, and talk about, oh, we've been having sex the whole time. We just don't want nobody to say nothing. I said, so how was she sexually frustrated? But
She
y'all was having
was
sex the
lying.
whole time. That
It
don't
was-
make no sense.
She was lying because the way she was cussing and fussing with them girls, that she was lying.
Yeah,
She
for sure.
she
Y'all,
said
don't read it.
It's too much. It's what someone posted on a Facebook.
I know, I seen it on the Facebook. That's
And
why
then
I was
it's like
like,
7 more posts of it. Like, first of all, I don't even know why Christopher is telling everyone else's business, because he didn't want no one else to even speak about his business. He needs to mind the business that pays him and just leave everyone alone.
from what I read, from the little piece I read, I guess Paige, when they was doing that little special, I guess she said something, and then he just was like, oh, so you still want to talk?
I'm so over that. They just can't even convince me that they didn't know. They knew. They knew.
Of course they knew.
Talk about the PO box. We finally have a PO box. Oh, that met with silence.
It took forever, but we got one.
Said their whole life is a lie. I'm weak.
It is.
What?
We knew Ryan and Claire was lying the whole time in the interview. I didn't even need to watch it because we already knew they were lying. I didn't even know why they said yes on decision day.
Exactly.
Did y'all see on Chris's Instagram? He got a clip of Zach and Michaela, and Zach is on there crying, and he got, oh my God, not another crying narcissist, I hope.
Oh my goodness. Nah, I didn't see that.
It's on Chris's Instagram account.
Oh.
I can't follow Christopher. I just don't like him. Just fake, yes, your favorite darkness. It's just too much for me.
It is.
Well, he's trying to remain relevant and trying to, look better than what he did. But he showed his behind off, and I'm telling you, if I was his mother, he would have heard it from me.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Woo. Embarrassing the entire family on TV.
Do you think they were embarrassed based off how his daddy was acting?
No. But I'm saying if he didn't, Miss Kayla's saying like, if he didn't come from a family like that, but since he does, they weren't embarrassed. But if he did,
I think his father was still embarrassed because even when he came, because he was flip-flopping. 1 minute he is like the Lord and Jesus is my Savior, then the next minute he like cussing everybody out, using every name but the name of God. So I think his father was still embarrassed because, one, you called out the pastor or your friend or whatever, formed. I mean, he did too much. He was just way over the top. It's one thing to be mad, but for him to perform and carry on the way that he did, I don't care who it is. There's a way to act. And I'm sure his parents were embarrassed and been like, you went on national TV and showed your behind. How dare you? Wow. Because the one thing parents, if the parents are like that, that's fine to do it at home, but you don't do that on national TV.
That's true. I agree.
Okay. Your favorite darkness, what's those two things for? Curious. Before we hop on off of here, because the spoiler group, well, I'm gonna have to find it. I will definitely find a spoiler group, but yeah, this wasn't going to be a long live because we really didn't even get to see too much of who the couples were.
Right.
We just wanted to hop on here and start talking about these people. That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah, and interact because you guys make my day. I think, you know what? Believe it or not, I think about the millennial mom community like every day. I really do. It brings so much happiness to me. especially now for sure. It
Hey,
really.
I set alarm to come on here. I was like, all right, I gotta make sure because I was like, I'm gonna take a nap and get up to 6:55.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna be on long. We're about to wrap it up, as a matter of fact.
I thought it was yesterday. I thought I missed you. I was like, dang.
No,
it was yesterday, but you know, we was running around and then feel a little tired, and then we couldn't hop on.
yeah,
But we were like, well, we're not going anywhere today. So
yeah, it's still like 110 degrees here, so
Ooh.
yeah, it's
So is the first episode next on Wednesday or the Wednesday after that? Because they said 2 weeks from now.
oh Jesus.
Oh,
I think it's
that's
next.
the 21st.
Yeah, 21st is
Oh.
next.
okay.
Sharon, we're going to put the PO box not in the chat, but I'm gonna tag it
Well, put it in the chat. Plus,
somewhere in the video, like when it's after it's posted, and then I'm also going to put the PO box in our about section, so
Okay.
it's easier to find.
Okay.
well, I don't see why you can't do it, but
Because when we log off of here, it's gonna go away.
I know, but for the people who's on right now, and they
Well, let
wanna
me
write
go
it down.
find the paper then.
Oh my goodness. Now, see, I just did this with her yesterday. I'm like, make sure you got this stuff. If you don't know where it is, I know it. You took a picture on your phone. Anyways, it's still 110 degrees here, and it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to have chance of rain next week. So when it's 110 degrees and it's chance of rain, because we have humidity. Like the humidity yesterday for us was like 20%, and for us that's like ridiculous. I know for everywhere else, that's y'all used to it.
Oh my gosh.
You're around water, we're not. So you know, and
I'm
then
about to say humidity with 110 is probably ridiculous.
yeah,
That's what
and
we
then,
got going on.
yeah, and then it's like a chance of rain too. You know what I'm saying? So when it rains, we get like the flood warning and stuff like that. So we have that starting tonight through the entire rest of the week. So it's
I
gonna
think
be
that's going on throughout the whole country because that's what I got. I got thunderstorm and flood warnings from this afternoon till Sunday.
oh wow, okay.
Mhm.
And I'm in Philly, so
Yeah. So everybody be careful. You know, if it's hot or if it's rain, be careful. So you have it or not?
Yeah.
Type it up there. So if you want to send us well wishes or chit chat or whatever, feel free to PO boxes. Why not? Not just on Instagram. Because on Instagram, Cassandra mostly reads the Instagram. I may see them like 2-3 days later. Because honestly, I'm not on the. I've never been on social media like that. So unless specific messages come through, like from you, Dante, or whoever, I hear about it the same day. But outside of that, if someone's just commenting, I don't see it. So.
Did they start shutting everything down again on the West Coast over there?
No, but in California, they are. And California is just next door. Like from here to LA is only 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, they re-shut down. What happened? The cases start going back up.
Well, no, here in Nevada, the Delta variant, we're one of the top 4 states with the Delta variant that's coming out. So our cases have been rising by 10%, even if you're vaccinated. So it's getting scary. So every day on the news, we get to hear about that and how we're on the watch list from the White House because of the rising variant.
Yeah, I think I did it right.
Let me see.
I see it.
But we're gonna put it in other places.
Oh yeah, I see it. I'm gonna just screenshot it.
We'd love to hear from you outside of the.
But yes, hey Romel, your favorite darkness. I mean,
everybody we didn't get to. Hello to everybody.
This looks like something.
What's that?
You tried.
What?
A key. Okay, thank you. What's going on? Yes, opening video description tomorrow. Other than that, Romel, you keep on a little bit late. We're about to leave.
Yes,
we're
we
gonna
are.
go get something to eat because I know It's different times of Devontae's thing was going off. But thank y'all for popping on. Next week, how do you want to do this, Mom? Do you want to come on live next week, or do you want to do the video? Ooh, I think we should do another live because it's going to be 3 hours.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's a long time to watch Married at First Sight and give your perception.
That's why I watch it afterwards so I can skip through the commercials.
I do the same thing. I record it first, and the next day I watch it.
But when you're making a video, there's no skipping. You got to watch the whole thing. So we'll probably go live in 3 hours because 3 hours, they better have all the winners. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We'll go live. We'll go live.
Hopefully, because people was complaining that why we get the 2 episodes the same thing. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll go live next week. Probably on Friday. That'll be better.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So thank you everybody for joining. We appreciate it. Really do.
Yes, we do. Hope you have a good Friday. Get some good to eat. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Good to see y'all.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.